Hello everyone, welcome to this Despicable Maine special. I am Ethan Drake. In today's report, we address some of the known dirty tricks the state of Maine uses to enslave the people. So listen up. 1. The Good Old Boys Club. If you're unaware, there's a distinct, exclusive, unofficial club in Maine. This special group comprises police, judges, attorneys, probation officers, jail officials, and other state employees, collectively known as the Good Old Boys Club. Those not part of this exclusive club are referred to as the other people, or you, representing the general public. The individuals in the club sustain their exclusive lifestyles by extracting wealth from the other people or you, who are not members of the club. However, in cases where good jobs are scarce, and you lack wealth, how do the club members take something you don't possess? The answer lies in Maine's utilization of every dirty trick in the book to ensure a conviction, making you their continuing customer. The state of Maine's financial stability heavily relies on lawbreakers. This is where your role as an unwilling participant comes into play. Whether you like it or not, manufacturing lawbreakers has become a top priority for the state. Laws in Maine no longer prioritize public safety but focus on maximum revenue generation. You, as a resident, are viewed as a continuous revenue source. To achieve this, the state aims to turn you into an unwilling yet obedient slave, employing various despicable tactics. Maine endeavors to make you a felon to hinder job opportunities, strategically escalating many offenses to felony status. This tactic extends to controlling you through your driver's license and imposing recurring fines, ultimately making you a controlled citizen or, in essence, a slave. Maine's strategy involves keeping you financially disadvantaged, preventing you from leaving the state for a better life. Unlike other states that employ civil asset forfeiture, Maine focuses on keeping people impoverished and extracting their wealth. The court system's goal is to make you a continuous repeat customer, even if it involves destroying your family and entire life for the court's profit. To the state of Maine, you are merely a source of continuous revenue, ensuring the comfortable lives of those in power. Unfortunately, your innocence holds no significance to the court, only a conviction matters. If you're not a member of the club, malfeasance may be used to turn your innocence into guilt. In the Maine legal system, the routine involves hiding or concocting evidence, as there is no revenue or continuing customer in your innocence. Police officers are often trained to lie, and evidence might conveniently disappear if it benefits your case or aligns with the district attorney's wishes. Staging photographs is not beyond them, as exemplified by an incident where legal items were portrayed as weapons. Filing Immediate Freedom of Information Act requests for evidence upon arrest is crucial, as evidence might mysteriously vanish before trial. The system counts on your lack of knowledge to defend yourself effectively. Once pegged as poor, disabled, or weak, you become an unwitting target, and the system doesn't care about you or your family. It's just business, designed to make you their slave in a perpetual cycle of fines. Waking up to this reality necessitates leaving the state. The Good Old Boys Club will employ every dirty trick and invent new ones as needed, so brace yourself for anything to secure a conviction. Remember, these individuals are experts at exploiting you, ensuring you remain their continuing customer and paying for their lifestyle. So, you find yourself being treated unfairly, and you want to raise a complaint about this misconduct. However, the system is intentionally designed to make it challenging because they want you to give up. Everything is intentionally designed to be compartmentalized, preventing easy complaints, filing, or seeking assistance. The intentional presence of an unhelpful staff behind the counter adds to the frustration. This person seems always unable to answer your questions, or the supervisor is conveniently unavailable, yet they still can efficiently handle collecting your fine payment, expressing your dissatisfaction about being mistreated, and your constitutional rights violated by the court too. The clerk of courts might lead to undesired consequences. The unhelpful staff member might fabricate non-existent violations and add them to your criminal record. Sadly, such practices are commonplace in Hancock County, mirroring similar issues in many other courts throughout Maine. The state employs psychological tricks reminiscent of historical methods used by the Nazis to control their public, using these advanced tactics within the court system to secure convictions. For a man in Maine not affiliated with the club facing any crime, the situation always becomes a catch-22. Either pay substantial sums of money or face an inevitable guilty verdict with limited recourse. The Good Old Boys Club profits from any man charged with a crime, creating a system designed to trap individuals, irrespective of how they navigate it. If you're a woman wanting to harm your husband or boyfriend, Maine seemingly provides a convenient setting by fabricating a story about abuse. The district attorney often justifies the act, creating a troubling scenario. Maine excels at manufacturing fake crises, as seen with the current never-ending fake domestic violence crisis. Despite the state's domestic violence rates being comparable to other states per capita, Maine exploits this narrative for maximum profit. The district attorney's office has coaching services like Next Step, deploying trained counselors with expertise in psychological manipulation to assist women in obtaining protection orders. The financial gains from this scheme are significant, leading to expedited interventions aimed at securing these orders. The goal is to get that man into the system and on a payment schedule as quickly as possible. Maine's education system contributes to the problem by conditioning young girls to believe they will be victims of domestic violence. This state-sponsored psychological manipulation transforms girls into individuals who essentially works for the state, conditioned to call the police during any argument and potentially fabricate the events. For men not part of the club, the truth holds little value in the court, where financial gain takes precedence. Maine's oppressive tactics ensure a continued cycle of victimization, especially for those deemed targets of the state. The state employs every dirty trick to keep individuals financially drained and trapped. Maintaining control. In the current scenario, Maine acts as a police state, working towards becoming a total dictator state. Actually, it looks like it already is. There are more deaths than births recorded each year, prompted by many residents leaving, and exactly why the state is busing thousands of illegal immigrants from Mexico. Those remaining in the state becomes a choice between perpetual victimhood for life or departure, with almost every other state in the United States appearing more favorable. Maine seemingly asserts ownership over those born and still residing there, discouraging residents in every possible way from leaving. For local men not part of the club, accumulating real wealth is restricted due to the lack of good-paying jobs controlled by the state. The poor in Maine are systematically victimized over and over again, with their wealth channeled to members of the Good Old Boys Club. Recent scams include sentencing individuals to expensive counseling, further contributing to financial exploitation. The court's choice of lawyers for individuals is based on profiling, with Jeffrey C. Toothaker often selected for poor, disabled, or weak individuals, described by many as a congenital liar. Toothaker employs smoke and mirror technique, promising support but delivering nothing, especially during trials. This betrayal often leads to convictions and costly fines, turning individuals into financial resources for the state. Even in jail, inmates are subjected to exploitation through inflated prices for basic items and excessive charges for phone calls. Maine's system, it seems, is designed to keep individuals financially strapped and beholden to the state. Maine is a state where the people are a commodity or slaves. Living in the state of Maine is theft of your life. You can do better. If you found this despicable video report informative, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights and despicable tactics used by Despicable Maine. I am Ethan Drake. Until next time.